Well, Mr. Quizmaster, I've got a question for you. Why would you lock yourself and your mates in the gym with no way out? Just to play tricks on trainers wanting to challenge your gym? Anyways, welcome back to my FireRed Omega Nuzlocke, and in this episode we will battle the gym trainers of Cinnabar. Now, as you see here, there's a machine in the corner, because this gym has an interesting gimmick. You have to answer quiz questions. Well, you don't have to, but it's optional, but you can. Because if you get the questions right, as it says here, you can go to the next room without having to fight a trainer. But if you get the question wrong, you have to fight the trainer in that room. Now, I could just skip everybody and go straight to Blaine, but I don't want to do that. I'm not backing down from a challenge, so I won't skip anyone. But instead, I will pretend to be the worst, stupid idiot in the world, who gets even the simplest questions wrong. So, obviously the answer is no. Duh! Caterpie evolves into Venomoth. Oh, I guess I got that wrong. Well, I'm stupid. So, here we are fighting a thief, who I guess was converted by Blaine to a upstanding young man. But he's still dressed like a thief, and he even got his thief bag with him. So I'm not sure what his deal is. And, oh yeah, by the way, I changed up my team a little. Because I realized that my team was not very well equipped to fight fire types. So I brought in Reptar, who evolved into a Kingdra at level 44, I believe. And that was even without the dragon scale, so that was cool. So yeah, that Vulpix reminded me of the fight against Brock. If you haven't checked that out, go do it because it's hilarious. I think it's episode 3. And that Vulpix was putting up a fight in the worst possible way. But I'm not saying anything more, just treat yourself, watch it if you haven't yet. And also, as I brought Quiet here, I gave her Rock Slide, because she had Future Sight before, which wasn't that good. I don't think it can deal effective damage, so I went to Rock Tunnel, and yeah, taught her Rock Slide with the move tutor. Because should anyone in this gym use a Charizard, it'll be very useful. Because Charizard, as you probably know, is 4 times weak against rock moves. And bringing in Juice here reminds me that off-screen I checked who can learn Dig. And the answer is, well, nobody. Except obviously for Juice, who already has it. So let's give it a shot. Yep, you dug a hole. And Safeguard, what does that do? I think that prevents status effects like paralysis. I'm not using any, so you just wasted your turn. But it's not like you had a choice, because you couldn't hit me anyway. And so yeah, because I brought in Kingdra. What's her face again? Reptar. His face, it's a male. Get the genders right. Yeah, as you see, Jackie isn't with me. No, Jackie is with me. What am I saying? Draco isn't with me. But don't worry, Draco isn't dead. He's just taken a break in the PC after carrying my team for so long. And wait. Oh, I guess this is just a bonus trainer? Yeah, let's fight him. And while this is happening, I have to say, Cinnabar Gym has always been one of my favorites. If not, my #1 favorite. And oh, I'm really glad I brought Jackie with me, because I can use Psychic. Yeah, as a kid, I really loved watching quiz shows. Like, when Who Wants to Be a Millionaire became popular in Germany, tons and tons of other quiz shows emerged. And I pretty much watched them all. Like, there were so many clones of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, it was hilarious. From like rivaling TV stations, even from the same TV station who showed Millionaire. But all the clones, like pretty much all the clones, got cancelled shortly after. But that's beside the point. And I didn't just watch the shows, I even bought various books about quiz shows, or got them as a present by like my parents. And I even had the Millionaire PC game. Now, I wasn't very good at it, because I was like 10 at the time, by the way, so I was nowhere near having the knowledge I have now, but even then, I just loved watching the competitors, getting the questions right or wrong, I was rooting for them to finally get the million. Because it took like a solid 3 years, I think, for someone to win the big prize. But it even was, back in the day, it even was a family thing. Because we would turn on the TV at like 8:15 p.m. Oh, before that, let me do a live Who Wants to Be a Millionaire session. Let's see, what do we get? There are 9 certified Pokemon League badges. Yes, of course, there's the, yeah, they are. But I was actually trying to list them all, but I couldn't remember. But as we all know, Gary Mother Truck and Oak has 10 of the badges. At least in the anime he does. I don't know where he didn't get them all, but I thought, there's 9. There's not. Obviously, there's only 8. And that leads me to the thought that we're almost done, actually. Because this gym is the 7th. And there's only one more after that. Oh my god. This run is finally, not finally, but it's slowly but surely coming to a close. But yeah, back to my quiz show stories. So, it was kind of our family thing to turn on the TV at 8:15 p.m. and just watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire whenever it was on. And at the time, I would immediately drop what I was doing in my room, shuffle into the living room, like I was running through the house, sit down on my chair, and watch the show with my parents. While playing Pokémon on my Game Boy, probably. But again, beside the point. And yeah, that's why this gym has always been one of my favorites. And I'm really sad. This gym has never been, or this gimmick rather, has never been done again. Like, there was Fantino's gym in Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, which kind of had a quiz gimmick, but not really. You just had to remember a shape, and that's it. And there was also the Trick House in the Hoenn games, which also had a quiz challenge at one point. And they had like stupid questions such as, oh, if you buy a potion and a Great Ball, how much money are you spending? Like, something like that. But then again, the Trick House was just a side area, so it wasn't even necessary to do. And in some runs, I even forget that the Trick House is even there. So I would just miss out on it totally. And let's see, what kind of question do we have now? We have Poliwag evolves 3 times. Of course, it evolves into Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, and Politoad. Oh, come on! Really? Okay, this guy is saying he likes using Fire-type Pokemon. I'm gonna bet he has a Muk. No Torchic. Okay. Had I known that, I would have used Juice. The semi-mirror match would have been awesome, but whatever. Okay, Torchic goes down, because it's really weak. And we can continue on, answer more questions, and prove our non-knowledge. Too hot to handle! Sure. Speaking of too hot to handle, actually, another reason why this gym always stuck with me is the fact that, so when Ash challenged this gym in the anime, I was really, really sick for the first time in my life that I can remember. And more on that later, let's just answer the question first. Are electric moves effective against ground-type Pokemon? Yes, Pikachu! Aim for the horn! Kill the Onix! Oh, the anime taught me wrong. But as I was saying, I was really, really sick for the first time in my life that I can remember when the episode aired in which Ash would challenge this gym. And I had like a fever of 40 degrees Celsius. And honest to God, I thought I would die. Well, obviously, I didn't. I'm still around. And I had no reason to think I was dead, or I was dying, but I don't know. Or maybe I am dead. Maybe this is a ghost talking to you. Maybe you're watching an illusion. Yeah, no, I'm very much alive. Hang on, let me pinch myself. Yep, that hurt. Okay, I'm alive. And so yeah, that's why, for some reason, I really have a lot of memories of this gym. Like, it's kind of an unimportant gym in the long run. I guess there's this whole lore behind Blaine, the gym leader, that he was helping create Mewtwo, and in the manga Pokemon Adventures, he was even kind of an anti-hero. But again, more on that later. Pokemon of the same kind and level are not identical. No, definitely not. Every Pokemon in the world is the same. Wait, oh, this is a double negative. Crap. No. No, they're the same. What? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, in the manga, Blaine was actually a member of Team Rocket at first, believe it or not. But later on, when they fuse Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres to, like, this hybrid thing, he realizes the wrongdoings he's been doing, and he converts. He becomes your ally. And I think he even lends you his Rapidash, and you use it to kind of run away. So that was cool. That gave Blaine a little more character. Whereas in the games, it's just assumed that he was a scientist for Team Rocket, but I don't know, it was never really pointed out. And I don't know why these trainers are using such weak Pokemon. Like, this guy was using a Cyndaquil and a Slugma, I mean. And they could have both been evolved a long time ago. But that aside, I'm kinda glad they weren't, because who wants to be bothered with difficult trainers, huh? Also me, 5 minutes earlier, I'm not backing down from a challenge. Whatever. Here's one more question. Let's see what we got. Tombstoney! Yes, my favorite move in the... Oh, it doesn't exist. Whatever. Fire is weak against H2O. What, are you kind of doing a challenge in your life that you're not allowed to say water? Or are you teaching the kids chemistry, Super Nerd Zach? It would have been fitting for your character, honestly. Like, oh, here we have a super nerd. What could we do to give him character? That's it. We can have him talk in chemistry terms. But then again, I'm not sure why he said fire, and not, like, the chemical formula. Like, oh, burning O2 is weak against H2O. Look at me, I'm smart. Whatever. And I actually forgot what he's using next. So, that was good. Okay, Flareon. Flareon should be an easy kill. Even without Fake Out, but I want to be on the safe side. Oh, look at that Fake Out, though. 1/3 already gone. And Surf should finish it off. Let's see. Yup. Flareon always got the short end of the stick. At least up until Gen 6, I believe, where it got Flare Blitz. But up until then, it was always the worst evolution by a huge margin. And, oh, we're at Blaine already. Do we got more questions? Nope. Not on this machine, at least. Here we got a picture. Blaine and Mr. Fuji. And they're standing shoulder to shoulder with big grins. I think this is assumed to be their days as scientists, when they were researching Mew or Mewtwo. And, wait, isn't there something here? Maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I thought... Huh, I must be remembering wrong. Or was it in front of him? Nah, I don't know. I thought there was like a hidden burn heal in this room. But, as I said, maybe I'm remembering wrong, or I'm just not looking at the right spots. So, I'm not gonna subject you to it. I'm just gonna check the walls, and after that, I'll leave it. Okay, nothing here. So, I will head back to the Pokémon Center to heal my team. And while this is happening, I want to see... Yes, you can redo the questions. So, if you feel like, I don't know, prove yourself that you can actually answer the questions, then here you go. Go on, true. Yes, you are the best. You can do it. I don't know. I'm in a weird mood today. I apologize. No, I'm not apologizing, actually. And I don't know, I'm just rambling. I'm just trying to fill time while I'm heading back. Because you can't run indoors. It's a major flaw of the game. What's the point of having running shoes if they don't work in half of the game? But that aside, we're finally at the Pokémon Center, so I will obviously heal my team. And the gym trainers were around the late 40s. I think one Pokémon was in the early 50s, which kinda leaves me confident in that I don't need to do any more grinding. I know this is gonna backfire, but yeah, I will stick with that team. Actually, no. No. I'm thinking Jackie's role is being a special defensive wall, but I already have Reptar with a decent special defense, Quiet and Sponge as well, plus Juice who resists fire moves. So I'm thinking I should actually... Wait, Jackie, what are you holding? The Quick Claw. Yeah, you don't need that. Give that to Quiet. Because I will actually bring in Draco for the gym leader battle. Just to have a quick killer, or revenge killer even. Because should one of my team members die, I can switch in... Sorry. I can switch in Draco and go for a quick kill. Quick kill. I don't know. But that aside, let's worry about that next time, because for now, I will save my game, overwrite my old file, not turn off the power because I don't want to redo the questions, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.